Infinity rooms, colorful pumpkins, polka dots. Welcome to a digital retrospective of Yayoi Kusama, one of the undoubted most important contemporary artists in the world. This is Yayoi Kusama, a complete and chronological overview. Yayoi Kusama is a Japanese contemporary artist, born in 1929 in Matsumoto, Nagano, Japan, and currently resides and works in Tokyo. Kusama is best known for her unique and colorful infinity rooms, pumpkin sculptures, paintings of polka dots, and a combination of everything above. Kusama studied Nihonga painting in Japan, incorporating and reinvigorating certain aspects of traditional Japanese painting into the globalized art scene. The prospect of an experimental and promising post-war international art scene convinced Yayoi Kusama to move to New York City in 1958. During this period, Kusama discovered several of her favorite subjects, such as the net paintings or polka dots. She combines figurative imagery with minimal abstraction, using mesmerizing organic patterns. In the 70s, Kusama would return to Japan, and would continue to build upon the aforementioned motives and characteristics, resulting in her dazzling infinity rooms and public sculptures. Even more, with the turn of the millennium, Kusama continues to revisit her earliest themes. Doing so, she continues to examine psychological aspects and autobiographical elements in her internationally reputed oeuvre. Her mental health resulted in her return to Japan, where she would stay in a residency for people who need mental care. At the same time, Kusama works in her studio, which is nearby. She works intuitively, without thinking a second about what she wants to create. It simply happens. This means the continuous repetition of polka dots is not a conscious choice. It is how her brain seems to work, and how she visualizes what she experiences from her mental illness. When she holds the paint brushes and sits in front of the canvas, for unexplainable reasons, she starts to create her characteristic and infinite patterns of polka dots, almost obsessively. Kusama states that when she's active in her studio, everything around her seems to disappear. She dissolves into her painting, entering the realms of infinity. Her hands create the artwork, but in her mind, she is somewhere else. Her characteristic, organic, and repetitive visual language emerges from hallucinations. Kusama experienced those hallucinations for the first time during her childhood. Visions of dots and organic, infinite patterns made the Japanese artist escape mentally from this world. As a result, her oeuvre has a similar function, opening doors to infinity, escapism, and an unspoken mental experience. Today, Yayoi Kusama is one of the undoubted, most important contemporary artists in the world. The Japanese superstar is represented by the world's most influential art galleries, such as Victoria Miro, David Zwirner, and Gagosian. Some of the most impressive career facts from her artist resume are the following. In 1993, Kusama was selected for the Japanese Pavilion at the Venice Biennale. This event hasn't gone unnoticed. The Venice Biennial was followed by numerous solo and group exhibitions at major institutions. For instance, Kusama has exhibited at the National Museum of Modern Art in Tokyo, the Museum of Modern Art in Oxford, the Museum of Contemporary Art, Sydney, the Los Angeles County Museum of Art, and the Museum of Modern Art in New York. As a result, the works by Yayoi Kusama feature in renowned public and private collections, such as the Tate Modern in London, the City Museum in Amsterdam, Centre Pompidou in Paris, the Museum of Modern Art, New York, or Los Angeles County Museum of Art.